Hello my lovely viewers, good evening and welcome to Eugene TV. Let's take a look at this question, and this question is based on Charle's law. The question says, a certain mass of a gas occupies 20 cm³ at 25 degrees Celsius, full stop. If the temperature is doubled, what volume will it occupy? Option A, 25 cm³, B, 30 cm³, C, 40 cm³, D, 50 cm³, and E, 100 cm³. If you know the answer, please drop the answers in the comment section before we go into solving it. Alright, this question is simply based on Charle's law, and Charle's law simply states that at constant pressure, the volume of a given mass of a gas is directly proportional to its temperature. Alright, so this question is based on Charle's law. Since it is based on Charle's law, we are going to invoke the Charle's law equation. So we solve it this way. We say solution. Alright, since we are applying Charle's law, we invoke the Charle's law equation. The Charle's law equation has it that V1 all over T1 is equal to V2 all over T2, where V1 is equal to the initial volume of the gas, T1 is the initial temperature of the gas, V2 is the final volume of the gas, and T2 is the final temperature of the gas. So let us bring our parameters. From our equation, we are given that initial volume, which is V1, that the gas occupies 20 cm³. So our V1 is 20 cm³. Right? T1 we are given to be 25. This is our initial temperature. We are given to be 25 degrees Celsius. So 25 degrees Celsius. Remember, in all our gas calculations, we are always advised to convert or correct all our temperatures from degrees Celsius to Kelvin temperature scale. And when we want to do that, we simply add 273 to the given Celsius. When you are given temperature in degrees Celsius and you want to convert from degrees Celsius to Kelvin temperature scale, you simply add 273 to the given Celsius. Alright, so our initial temperature now will now be 298 Kelvin. So our T1 will now be 298 Kelvin because we have converted it from degrees Celsius to Kelvin. Alright, we move. So our final temperature, look at, the question says if the temperature is double. What does it mean for something to be double? For something to be double simply means that that is being multiplied by 2. So our temperature is double simply means that 298 Kelvin is double, and double simply means that we multiply it by 2. So when we double this temperature, we are going to obtain temperature of 596 Kelvin. 596 Kelvin. Alright? So our final volume V2 is unknown. Our final volume V2 is unknown. Implying that in our expression here we know V1, we know T1, we know T2, but we don't know V2. So we are going to make V2 subject of the formula. We are going to make V2 subject. If we make V2 subject of the formula, we will cross multiply. Alright, so our V2 is going to be V1 times T2. Sorry, it's going to be V1 times, let's say V1 T2 all of T1. All of T1. So we substitute our V2 is going to be, V1 is given to be 20 cm³. Okay, our T2 was calculated to be 596 Kelvin. 596 Kelvin. And then our T1 was calculated to be 298 Kelvin. 298 Kelvin. So by the time we multiply 20 by 596 and divide it by 298, we are going to obtain, let us see, we are going to obtain, alright, we are going to have volume of 40 cm³. So we are going to have volume of 40 cm³. Can you see that the equation is consistent with Charle's law? Charle's law simply expresses that or tells us that whenever we have a given temperature of a given mass of a gas, if we raise the temperature of that gas, the volume will rise. And if we decrease the temperature, the same thing will happen. You can see that our correct option here is option letter C. Option letter C. Now, it is very, very consistent with Charles' law in the sense that now, when the temperature was 25 degrees Celsius, the volume was 20 CAQ. Now that the temperature has been doubled from 25 degrees Celsius, now you can see that the temperature has risen to 40 degrees Celsius. So our correct option is option letter C. Our correct option is option letter C. Please, if you find it very interesting, you have any question on Charles' law, Boyle's law, or all gas laws calculation, please do it to give me a DM, like, and comment, and share. Thank you, and bye for now.